Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Monday, June 12th, 2017. It's currently 9 a.m. and it is warm and humid out there already this morning, with temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 70s over the northern interior and upper 70s to lower 80s in the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area and along the coast, with winds back into the southwest at around 5 to 15 miles per hour by this afternoon, with a hot and humid weather pattern in place. Well, the start of the week is going to be hot and humid. The end of the week, and not so much. We're talking about temperatures well below normal by the time we get to Thursday and Friday. So let's dive into this forecast. So again, we have a high pressure system that is in place, a weak trough over the region that will keep the threat for an extremely isolated thunderstorm in place, especially if we get a sea breeze front developing right along the coast. Otherwise, tranquil weather conditions are expected for today, with temperatures rising into the lower to mid 80s on Long Island, upper 80s to lower 90s along the immediate coast, and lower to mid 90s in your urban areas. With the humid weather conditions, they'll push that heat index into the mid 90s. So definitely keep an eye on that. You want to keep an eye on your elderly and the children, anyone that gets impacted by this type of heat, as it can lead to possibility for heat exhaustion or heat stroke. So keep an eye on that. On the radar, not much going on, pretty much high and dry over the region. We'll keep an eye on those isolated thunderstorms possibly developing over the region this afternoon, but for the most part, I expect dry conditions. On the infrared satellite picture, again, clear skies are in place, high pressures in control. Keep an eye on this cold front boundary that will be dropping south tomorrow afternoon and evening. This cold front will bring the threat for a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some of those thunderstorms can be strong, possibly even severe, especially over eastern Pennsylvania and western New Jersey as that cold front drops south. This cold front boundary will put an end to this hot and humid weather pattern, but not until we get through one more hot day for tomorrow afternoon. So let's dive into this forecast. For today, high pressure generally in control. Again, there's that trough that we'll keep an eye on, but that could produce a few isolated thunderstorms. Keyword there is isolated. Temperatures will range from the lower to mid 80s over Long Island, upper 80s to lower 90s along the coast, and lower to mid 90s in the Delaware River Valley and in your urban areas. For tonight, scattered cloud cover is expected. Keep an eye on the development, of fog along the immediate coast, but otherwise look for sky cloud cover and humid conditions with lows in the upper 60s to lower 70s. For tomorrow afternoon, that cold front will start to press south. Watch out for scattered showers and thunderstorms. These thunderstorms will be capable of brief heavy downpours, frequent lightning, small hail, and wind gusts over 40 miles per hour. There is an isolated threat for a severe thunderstorm to develop as well. Ahead of this cold front, temperatures will range from the lower to mid 80s on Long Island, upper 80s to lower 90s along the immediate coast for the rest of the region, and lower to mid 90s in the Delaware River Valley and in your urban areas. Once that cold front moves through tomorrow on Wednesday morning, then we start to see a cooler air mass build in. There's still a threat for some lingering showers, but overall a mix of sun and clouds are expected. Low temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s. High temperatures is when you'll really notice the change in the air mass, with temperatures on Long Island in the mid to upper 70s and in the Delaware River Valley in the lower to mid 80s. So overall, pretty much temperatures fall back to near normal. On Thursday, get even cooler. High pressure from the Canadian Maritimes builds south. The cold front is now well south and west of the region with sky cloud cover. Can't rule out an isolated shower, but look at these temperatures. Low temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s. High temperatures in the mid 60s on Long Island, upper 60s to lower 70s along the rest of the coast, and mid 70s in the Delaware River Valley. Now that is much cooler than where we started this week. On Friday, that frontal boundary starts to inch a little bit closer to the region, so there will be a threat for scattered showers. Overall, though, much cooler with an easterly wind in place. Temperatures will range from the lower 60s for lows, upper 60s to lower 70s on Long Island and along the coast, lower to mid 70s in the Delaware River Valley. On Saturday, that cold front rebounds as a warm front with scattered showers throughout the region. Look for low temperatures in the lower to mid 60s, high temperatures in the lower to mid 70s on Long Island, upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast and in the Delaware River Valley. On Sunday, the warm front is well north and east of the region, so we'll be in what's called the warm sector. So it will be a threat for a few widely scattered isolated showers and thunderstorms. Overall, a rather muggy day, with temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 60s for lows, mid 70s for highs on Long Island, upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast, and lower to mid 80s in the Delaware River Valley. On Monday, that cold front will move through with additional scattered showers and thunderstorms. Low temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s, high temperatures in the mid 70s along Long Island, upper 70s to lower 80s along the rest of the coast, and lower to mid 80s in the Delaware River Valley. That is your forecast discussion for today. Again, keep an eye on the elderly and for kids with this hot and humid weather. Also, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, as heat stroke and heat exhaustion can come on you pretty quickly, especially in these hot and humid weather conditions. So please drink some water and stay in the shade as much as possible. Thank you for following NYNJPA weather, and as always, stay safe out there.